All right, welcome in YouTube to A Programmer Plays Nine Sols. In our previous episode, we tangled with this jerk down here, and we are just gonna jump straight in, no warm up, to seeing if we can handle this guy without getting ourselves killed too many times. Wish me luck, I guess. You're kidding. Well, that's too bad. Too bad starts immediately. Oh, I missed it. Shit. The hitbox for that is wild. There we go. Boom. Oh, shit. I thought that his bomb had killed me at the last second. All right. Starting the day off good. We are immediately coming in with a win. Heck yeah. I knew I just needed a rest. All right. That took way more heals than I was hoping for. But, I mean, job done. So, in we go. What's gonna be in here? Recording device. Inaction declaration. All right. My fellow Solarians, data corrupted. I would like to share not just the end of this journey with everyone, but the start of a new one. 10 years ago, we united to end the long night of the turbulent era and ushered in the dawn of a new age, the Origin Era. Data corrupted. We once lost our way during the endless wars, but the rise of the Fangshi Guild has brought peace to our lands. Following in its footsteps is our obsession with power and our technology, which have become our newest shackles. Data corrupted. We will be disbanding the Fangshi Guild and sealing off all Fangshi technology. At the same time, any technology deemed beneficial for all Solarians will be made common property for all to use. What? Impossible. All Fangshi will collectively go into hiding. We will return to nature to seek the Tao's true essence. Returning to nature? Is he serious? Data corrupted. It belongs to every living being, every piece of land, and every drop of water. Today's decision may bring momentary turmoil, but I have faith that Data Corrupted. Is he just going to let go of all our hard-fought gains? For the Tau often acts through inaction. Data Corrupted. Inaction, what does he mean? Lastly, no matter what the future may bring, please do not forget that we are all sojourners under this starry sky. When was this decision made? Why were we not made aware? Let us protect Penglai together and create a future that belongs to all Solarians. We need to find a way to get out of Kunlun. Interesting. Owl fruit for me. Owl fruit for me. Owl fruit for me. Interesting that that was more explicitly like the curse paper stuff. Rhizomatic bomb. This ancient weapon can be handed over to Kuafu. This tiny bomb is capable of razing an entire island. It is said to have been the final straw that broke the Ji kingdom. It is remembered as the bringer of peace and an eternal stain on the Feng Shi Guild. For the nuclear bomb, essentially. So curious as to what this is gonna be. Like this feels like maybe I'm doing stuff that I didn't need to do for main story. Like this is maybe alternate ending stuff. Hard to say. Hello again. Fellow disciple, I'm glad to see you before I depart. Depart? I thought you couldn't return to the present world. My departure refers to a returning to the Great Tau. Ever since that idea emerged, my mind has been growing fainter. It might not be appropriate for me to say this, but I can't help but envy your release. I see the confusion in your heart has yet to dissipate. My time here is about to reach its end. Would you humor me and let me share with you a time-worn fable? Of course, you have my undivided attention. Long ago, demonic spirits roamed the lands, putting people's lives in dire straits. Among them, a demonic dog, sympathizing with the plight of the people, decided to find the legendary demon-slaying sword. Along the way, he gained 3 extraordinary partners. An old snake spirit with unparalleled wisdom, fearless tiger beast known for his boundless courage, and a charismatic demon fox known for her ability to charm any living creature. After countless trials and hardships, they finally retrieved the legendary sword. However, that's when this story takes a turn. They got rid of the demons, but peace did not prevail. You are well learned, my friend. The old snake, caught up in the infinite ocean of knowledge, lost his way. The brave tiger, having forgotten their purpose, abused his power. And the beautiful fox, jealous of all the attention and love the dog received, slowly began to harbor wicked thoughts. They had become the new demon menaces, so the demon dog had no choice but to dispose of his former comrades. However, as he cut them down, one after the other, that's when it dawned on him. This only made him the most powerful demon alive. Do you think he made the right decision, fellow disciple? I don't know. Neither does this old fool. What is justice? Good and evil, black and white. It all depends on the eye of the beholder. Before the Great Tau, right or wrong may not matter at all. Are you that demonic dog? Why couldn't it be you? Amidst this pitch black sky, we seek a sun that can illuminate the entire universe. But at what cost? What have we become? What am I supposed to do? Fret not. The answer is already in your heart. My time is up, ye. I must bid farewell. You know my name. Wait, I still have questions for you. Until next time, among the great Tao. Pity, I would have loved to see Penglai once more. Alright, we got an achievement for that. Across time and space, bid farewell to Lear. Interesting. Wait, the same thing again. And I assume... Interesting that completely healed me. Like, we're back up to full. Alright, well with that done, we still don't have a map for this area, which feels a little silly. Looks to me like there's some stuff that I might be missing there. So maybe we'll go that way, see if we can't find our way. Okay. No? Possible that we're supposed to Pogo. Well, I find that somewhat unlikely. Whoa, we got 3 skill points from doing that. Heck yeah. That means that we can finally get this, which I'm pretty excited about. That leaves us with 2. Full control's not terribly useful to me. This one could be useful. Ooh, look at that tree. Yeah, almost filled out. I'm going to go ahead and do this one, because we are trying to use our talismans more. Got the extra computing power that I need to take advantage of. I don't know that this one really helped me all that much, but I don't know that it didn't at the same time. Maybe this plus another twofer. I don't know. There's the talisman ones here that I just don't really like. The taking damage every time we do stuff just does not sit well with me. Oh, screw it. We'll go for the desperate one. Alright, so. I think we're done in here. I think that this one's been finished and I just haven't figured it out yet, so to speak. Do we think that the mapping creature thing will appear once I defeat the boss in this area? That feels plausible. I'm gonna try and pogo, even though I don't super. Oh, enemy, where did you go? There you are. Perfect. Now, aha. Oh. All right. Well, we did this the hard way. There was a much easier way. That's okay. Feels slightly weird how long the time is to go through these. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 seconds to regain control of ourselves is a long time. Alright, another standard component. And that, I think, is actually all of the mapping that we can do here. Which suggests to me that there's something else going on with the finding the map for this area. I mean, realistically, it is probably just a case of defeat the boss, then you get access to know how much cleanup you've got left. Let's go to the pavilion, see if there's any new little triggers that we've gotten for doing that stuff. And then I think it's probably gonna have to be boss time. Oh yeah, hey, here we go. What's going on here? Oh good, you're back just in time, Yi. The food's still hot. Where did all this food come from? Remember those recipes you gave me last time? Well, Uncle Chubby mentioned that he missed the food from Penglai, so I tried to make some. I'm going to call him over. Don't just stand there. Sit down and eat with us. Now isn't the time to relax. I need to hurry, and having a meal won't take up that much time. Tastes pretty good. Not bad for an 8-man. What do you think, Yi? It's funny. I'd have never thought that with everything that's going on, I'd be able to sit down and have a proper meal. Knowing that death is always around the corner the moment I leave this pavilion. Yeah, if you think about it, it's all pretty absurd. If you like, I can do a lot more cooking for you in the future. The future. I've been thinking, can we go on a trip somewhere one day? Where do you want to go?
大興超快，
I don't know, but I think it'd be fun to travel and hang out with everyone. Abacus can make the plans, Uncle Chubby can deal with the equipment, and I can be the chef. What's my job? You will be in charge of chatting with me. Huh, I guess the possibilities are just endless with us four together. I don't mean to interrupt, but how should I approach this dish in the middle here? Oh, I actually never finished that dish. It's not finished? I couldn't find one of the required ingredients. It needs a sated heart. Do you know where I can find one of those, Uncle Chubby? A sated heart. It would probably be better if you don't finish making it. They call this dish the Peachy Primate Paradise. It sounds fun. No, listen to your Uncle Chubby. Do not ever make this dish. Why? Do you guys not like it? Yeah, it's become impossible to think of eating it now. So the Solarians were eating the ape men. That's nothing to give you, right? Yeah. From you. How are we looking on getting that vial? So we need another 3,000. Can we do it? I think we can do it. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, none of these will really work out, but that is okay. There we go. I think we've purchased everything that the 3D printer can give us. No achievement for it, which means that maybe that's not the case, but still. Cool.
Whoa!
No way. A rhizomatic bomb. So they really do exist. Is it that infamous? You're the weird one for not knowing about it. This was the weapon that forced the G Kingdom to surrender and thereby put an end to the turbulent era. Why have I never heard about this? Probably because you're from the Xia. Taoists have always been reluctant to believe that Lear created such a weapon. Perhaps no one ever knew Lear for who he really was. So, is it of any use? I'm going to need more time to tinker with it. If the rumors were even remotely credible, this bomb should be handled with extreme care. One tiny slip-up could level this entire pavilion. Chips help you. Alright, so nothing new with him. Oh yeah, there's this thing. Talk.
李孙，
Okay, it's dangerous out there, so stay safe. Alright, let's see if we can't do that little side quest. Yeah. The wealth of 9 kingdoms hid deep in Kunlun, tucked in a grotto upon the eastern shore. The Fusang Cave painting points up to the skies. Keep flying and you'll find treasure galore. Alright. So, grotto, pointing up to the skies in a cave, flying and you'll find treasure galore. Got various grottos to look at. It's entirely possible that we've already done it, found it. Grotto upon the eastern shore. Cave paintings. mean, this actually sounds more like thing because that's on Eastern Shore. I go through that? That looks unfamiliar. Hold. I gotta go back to the center, warp out again. I'm remaining salty about that particular design decision. This is definitely the shore over here. All right, let's assume that it giving us step-by-steps. Tucktona Grotto upon the eastern shore. All right, we're there. Fusang cave painting points up to the skies. In here. Oh, interesting that fell all the way down here. That's fun. This is just gonna take us up. It's entirely possible that we've already gotten this, and I'm just not putting it together. Go right back to where we just were. Alright, yeah, let's switch out for boss appropriate charm loadout. Best aids. We won't need you or you. So that gives us 3 to work with. We'll put this on. And that, you know, that's a pretty defensive loadout, but all right, Dracula, where's my money? Absolutely devastating that I missed that. too.
者御波行，
You're kidding. Shit. We're doing okay there, I actually think. I got thrown off a little bit of my rhythm there by getting a freaking phone call in the middle of that, but I actually think we did okay. If we can consistently get the bottle one, you're kidding. Okay. To phase 2.
云者御波行，
Used more heals there on that first phase than I wanted, but that's okay. Whew. Damn. Shouldn't have gone for that. Should not have gone for that. But we did learn something. We learned, after action report, that we can use the bow to interrupt the black hole move. faster.
云者玉波形，
Shit. You've only got like 3 consecutive mistakes, and then you're dead. Like, you really have to squeeze in those heals, because the difference between being pretty full on health and being dead and start over is not that big. Case in point. I needed to get back on the ground faster and fucked it up. Alright, phase 2.
云者玉波
Kinda
形，
janky, but we're getting there. There we go. Phase 3? No. Only 2 phases. Hell yeah. Alright, bring the heart rate back down. How nostalgic. Your moves feel exactly like his. It appears that your hexagrams have failed you. If I told you the result, would you still have tried your utmost? At least one of us got to enjoy the thrill of the unknown. You lied to me. A good story needs an interesting twist, does it not? Is this the end? I have witnessed the springs of Tian Shan burst forth and dry out. I have seen the long shadows cast by mountains of corpses as night fell at Feng Shan. I was there when the Donghuang bell rang for the first time. I walked through countless cities drowned in time. All of it has now attained wholeness within the Tao, like a shooting star that sears its mark between heaven and earth. I appreciate that they moved me, because I did not want to be between me and the animation. Come, sweet death, defeat G. Key item, G's hair. Strand of hair taken from G. Its specific purpose is unclear. G's corpse never showed any signs of decay. The unusual Tianhua flowers were also absent. Interesting. We got $3 from doing that. Now this should be interesting. Guardian of life, master of time, we worship you. I, Shitong, born as a warrior, shall perish as a hero. Farewell, my friend. The struggles of life and death no longer concern me. We have finally transcended our destiny with our own hands. We are no longer mortal. Interesting. So, G here is the source of the immortality that they've been enjoying, sorta. All of it now has attained wholeness within the Tao. Seal of G. G's soul seal, containing the character Guhi, signifies insight. And here you are. I called it. That the map guy would be behind the boss. How much do you want? Because I don't have that much money. Oh, Shanghai 1000. Booting, loading, initializing. Hello, thank you for using the Shanghai 1000 testing model. I am the latest assistive robot capable of deep learning through conversation. Feel free to browse the database or engage me in in-depth Q&A. Shanghai 1000, is this a prototype? Incorrect, that command does not exist in the database. It doesn't seem to be too bright. Incorrect, that command does not exist in the database. Give me a status report on the region. Incorrect. What were you made to do? Shanghai is a public welfare experiment funded by the Fengshi Guild. I can look up information, play audio files, calculate mathematical equations, and make noodles. The purpose of Shanghai 1000 shifted constantly through its 50-year development period. It currently has no clear purpose. Please contact the developers if you would like to purchase one. You were there when Fengshi Guild was still active. Keyword confirmed. Fengshi Guild. Retrieving. The Fengshi Guild is an international scientific organization founded by the thinker Lear. Its purpose was to put an end to all wars. Lear believed that peace could be found using science, so he gathered those with lofty ideals, and together they built a research complex on the island of Kunlun. Today, the Guild is home to the most advanced technology on Penglai, as demonstrated in Kunlun's Sustainable Development Zone. The Guild's technology spread to every corner of the world and helped to end the century-long food and energy crisis. However, Lear has also been launching non-compliance movements due to each nation's lack of interest in his anti-war initiatives. This move has paralyzed operations in all major governments and institutions. Why are you in G's warehouse? Keyword confirmed. G. Loading G's latest development log. First month of year 3773, turbulent era. We installed the third iteration of the head. I wanted to put a real fish inside, but the maintenance would have been too costly. It ended up being a display instead. I wanted to fill it with water due to the whole design concept. This robot would represent the seas and mountains of Penglai. Lear told me that I didn't need to use its appearance to symbolize Penglai. He kept asking me to cut features from the Shanghai 1000 to make it more practical, but I don't want it to be mass-produced. Spectators innately understood that fireworks from afar always look prettier than those in your midst. I wonder how many more years I will be able to converse with him. Goodbye, thank you for your patronage. Feel free to leave a review and any comments about your experience. Warning, removing the map data chip will cause irreversible damage. To transfer image assets, it is recommended that you provide 400 physical units to obtain a copy. Confirmation and connecting to payment, replicating map data. Cool. Grotto's Scriptures chip.
I once observed Master Yi training when he conjured a glowing sword out of nothing. His connection to Chi is astounding. Empty your mind.
I can just barely hear that. Alright. Well, we've got our chip. We've got our seal. I'm betting that we've gotten some skills that we can apply. But I could be wrong. No points for skills. Interesting. I genuinely thought that defeating G would give us some skill points. Alright, let's give you this. Aren't you running the risk of getting assimilated by receiving all these chips from other robots? Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams. Forget it. You're not cut out for this. Alright, map system. Alright, 7 out of 7. 4 out of 4 and 3 out of 3. 4 out of 4 and 2 out of 2. And 1 out of 1. Alright, so that means that we were actually completely thorough in that. Heck yeah. Obviously, missing some stuff here that we need to sort out. Missing some stuff here, but I think we have to do plot development there. Here, I think, again, plot development, because we have to get through this bit. But once we do, we'll be good to go. And then it'll be probably research center time. We're narrowing in. Let's see what Uncle Tubby has to say.
Sir,
You going to G? You got G's soul seal. So did you ever figure out what he was? It's always a mystery to me how someone so little could sound like a living antique. You've actually met G?
oh,
Of course I have. He read my fortune and said I would spend the rest of my life away from my hometown. What nonsense. He even invited me to the Grotto of Scriptures, saying he wanted to show me a secret no one's ever seen before. Was that his idea of a joke? Everyone knows the Grotto's biggest secret is the Grave of Lear, which no one can seem to find. Who would ever want to step foot in those catacombs? It must be crawling with countless vengeful Fengshi souls. On that topic, we include the 500 years of sleep. We've known each other for a while. I guess we can call this a long-lasting friendship, no? Sure. Alright, so I need enough money to do this, which should not be that hard. Where? Oh, there's Shanshan.
Besides,
Yee, let me unveil my new creation. Ta-da! A future predictor. What is this monstrosity? Rude! This machine is the culmination of everything I've learned. And what is it supposed to do? It's a future predictor. It predicts the future. It's dangerous out there, so I thought this might help. A predictor, you say? How does it work? Aha, it's just a robot that generates random responses. I think it can be pretty accurate sometimes. Try it out for yourself. I'll turn it on for you. You will be surrounded on all sides and hacked to death. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Wait, this is Shanghai 9000. Where did you get all these parts? I got them from Chiyu. Don't tell me he dismantled them. All that gin, wasted.
huh?
You know who these parts belong to? Sometimes I can hear them pleading for mercy. It's pretty creepy. Repurposed. Use the fortune teller machine created by Shanshan. Beaten to death by a random monster. There's some bad fortunes. To be frank, I know one or two things about face reading. Would you be interested in allowing me a look? Back from the grotto, and the first thing I see is another fortune teller. Fine, let's hear it. You have a wide forehead, along with a thin, narrow nose, a calamitous sign. Hoarding wealth will harm you 100-fold, whereas spending it will bring you good fortune. I have here a collection of one-of-a-kind treasures, never to be seen again unsold. Would you like to take a look? Your face reading needs a lot of work, but I think I get the gist of it. Once I have concluded, would you care to join me? Yeah. I mean, I'm tempted. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just to see. I don't think this is gonna flag anything, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up this. There we go. Nothing new there. I guess I probably should use this while I'm in combat. But for now, we'll go for wealth. Alright. Talk.
Besides,
Do you believe in any gods, Yi? The village elders always told us to believe in the gods. They said doing so would make us healthy, give us good looks, and give us boneless meat to eat. I mean, do you believe in gods? Kinda. Be nice if the gods turned out to be true, but not every question has an answer, right? I suppose. It's not like I'll ever know if that oracle's divination was ever accurate now. Well, I'm tempted. Hold on. This one, we're all done. This one, we're missing a fair number. I'm tempted to say next episode we'll do a little bit of cleaning up in this area. See if we can find some of the secrets that have previously eluded us. Starting with the guy in the top corner up here. And then once we've done that, we'll go fight the next boss. So, yeah. I think that'll do it for this episode. Ending right on the 1 hour mark. Go team. YouTube, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Coming near the end on this series, I think. So, until tomorrow. Bye.